I can guarantee you there are a million times when you're out and about and you see a pretty girl and you want to approach her but you just don't know what to say, and you keep telling yourself, I'm gonna just regret it if I don't go up to her and say at least something. So this kind of concept can be applied to anything, but it's not really like a trick or anything like that. I think it's kind of common sense stuff, but when you're in the moment, you're really nervous, I can understand why it's overlooked. So let me just kind of refresh your memory a little bit on how to actually talk to a human being. So this can be applied anywhere, but we're going to talk about when you're out at a bar in this specific scenario. So let's say you're out at the bar, right? A cute girl walks in. What's the first thing you want to do? The obvious would be make some form of eye contact, but not that creepy eye contact where you're just like giving her the rock, you know what I mean? You still gotta look like a normal person, and I always tell everybody, if you make eye contact for too long, it's gonna kind of initiate this kind of creeper perspective from her where she's like, oh my god, this guy's gonna come up to me. Oh no. So if you want to try to get her attention, when she looks in your direction, look at her directly, give her a quick smile, and then turn back. It's almost like you're planting a seed real quick, like you're just throwing something out there to try and catch like the fish or whatever. That's a bad analogy. I respect women, I promise. But yeah, if she doesn't even see you, don't worry about it. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but it does help if you get her attention off the bat. If you really want to go talk to her, just go up and approach her. A lot of you guys are probably thinking, oh, easier said than done, Devin. Well, it is. It's very easy. You gotta have the perspective that none of us are perfect, remember? If this girl doesn't like you or has no interest in you, it's no big deal, right? She's not gonna take away your birthday. Christmas is still coming. Don't worry about it. The biggest piece of advice I have for this entire video is that you need to have the right agenda when you're approaching a girl. If your agenda is looking too far into the future and you want something kind of like sleazy, like basically you're just trying to sleep with the girl, you're not going to come off right. But if you walk up to her and you really don't know what you want, she's not going to like that either. Like, you need to know exactly what you want. And I don't mean you need to be pushy or assertive. I mean, just be comfortable in knowing why you're going up to her. You thought she was pretty and you want to see if you two have any chemistry. That's why you're going up to her. Nothing more, nothing less. You want to initiate a 1 to 2 minute conversation to see how everything sparks. Is there a certain vibe? Will it work out if you guys decide to have a conversation at a later date? I'm not really a touchy person. I don't want to be like invading someone's space, especially if I don't know them. So if I approach a girl just to get her attention off the bat really quick, I might just put the back of my hand on her arm just to get her attention. Like, hey, some really quick tips about starting a conversation. Don't make it an interview. What do I mean by that? Don't start off asking a bunch of questions. Introduce yourself and then make a statement. I know that sounds kind of weird, but the reason I don't like asking questions off the bat is because it gets really boring and that's not a real dialogue. A dialogue would be something where you are initiating constant conversation. Like, if I make a statement, that's something that she can reply back to, or she can ask me a question off. Something that you can kind of fill in with banter and whatnot. It's just fun and natural. So after you ask her name, instead of saying, hey, where are you from? You might say, hey, you look like you're from insert city here, right? Where she might respond, oh, well, why do I look like I'm from there? You kind of get what I'm saying. You have a little bit of a blueprint. Spark the conversation. Don't make it an interview. Make it fun, make it casual. When it comes to the end of it, when you want to get her contact info, I always say get social media information first before you ask for the phone number. For whatever reason, even though you're on the same phone, you're just opening up different applications. Social media like Snapchat and Instagram, it's a little less threatening than a phone number. I don't know why, it's just ridiculous. Just ask for a Snapchat or an Instagram, and if she's still like kind of hesitant, just let her know, hey, I just want to hang out with you. If you don't want to respond back to me, block me. You'll never hear from me again. I've said that a couple times and it usually gets a laugh and it makes stuff a little bit more casual feeling again, takes the pressure off the whole situation, and ends up working out. So yeah, again guys, don't overthink it. Have confidence, be comfortable in your own skin. Nothing bad's gonna happen if you get rejected in any of these situations. I'm not saying that this is gonna 100% work, but it's probably a better blueprint than you have right now if you've been striking out a little bit. I don't know what to say next. Like, subscribe, share. I'll have more of these. Leave some stuff in the comments if you have any questions. I can't talk right now. But yeah, like and subscribe for more Wingman stuff.
My line is still the same when I over the